Hi guys! So today is the first of those travel vlogs that I promised. Today I'm going to be talking all about how to get luxury for less. More specifically, things to look out for in your hotel to make sure that you get the very best deal. Okay, so when Rudi and I travel, we're always looking at 4 to 5 star hotels. We really don't like going away and not enjoying what we're doing. We don't enjoy staying in a hotel that's not luxury. You work really hard in order to afford to go away. And when you do go away, you want it to be luxury. You don't want it to be like home. You want it to be better than home, right? So here are a few things that you can look out for when choosing a hotel. The first thing I look at is I decide where I'm going. So, for instance, if I'm going to, say, Thailand, I look into the different cities and make a list of cities which I enjoy and which I think will be nice for me, like, a good fit. There's always a lot of research involved. So always take the area and transportation costs into consideration when booking your hotel. You want to make sure that you're close to the attractions that you want to be to, or otherwise to a public transport system, and look at the price it's going to take to get there from the airport or the harbor or however you're arriving in this country. The transport cost can often offset the discount in the hotel, so you need to weigh that up. But you also need to look at which area it's in. So you don't want to be staying in an industrial area or a place that's very unsafe, but sometimes it is worth it to look into an area slightly further away from the main tourist attractions that is close to a public transport system or maybe offers transport itself. Many of them do, sometimes to the airport, sometimes to train stations, sometimes to tourist attractions even, and how far away they are from public transport. One of the costs that you can cut on overseas while traveling for luxury and paying less is transport costs. Do you really need that taxi every time? I mean, sometimes it's a good experience to go on public transport. No, I'm not talking about the South African public transport system, but in some countries like the subway and the rail line and the metro are actually really good and reliable. Have a look at what they do and ways of getting around that and how far it will be from your hotel in order to use these to go to wherever you'd like to. Look for what else is included. For example, food. Food is really expensive and it's something you cannot live without. So for example, at your hotel, find out what meals are included. Is it breakfast? What is the kind of breakfast that they're offering? Are there a snack bar? Is the mini bar included? Are they going to be giving you free water? All these things are things that you can normally generally find out on TripAdvisor or hotels.com or bookings.com. Many different sites that you can use. You're just looking through reviews that you can find of the hotel. It's really important to make sure that you start the day on a good meal and that meal will help you get through to lunch or dinner where you can splurge a bit more. For example, we once stayed at a hotel that was a conference-based hotel, and it was actually amazing because I had this free snack area during the day, which we would go and we'd fill up our backpacks filled with, snacks and cold drinks and chips and sweets that was all included in the price. And that helped us save drastically on eating out and takeaways until it came to dinner, and then we had something rather better than, a whole bunch of cheap McDonald's takeaways. You gotta do what you gotta do to make that rand stretch. Some hotels even include tourist attractions themselves. So for example, we're going to a hotel in Thailand that has a beach club, and that's part of, it's included free access to this beach club, which is actually a tourist attraction to other people. So just have a look at which hotels offer tourist attractions that you might be interested in. You can also look for club level rooms. So club level is normally a room that you pay slightly more for, but then you have access to a club lounge. Now you need to be careful about these club lounges. Make sure that you're getting one that includes many meals and drinks and find out which times they're serving for. So for example, we're going to a hotel with a club room level that we've paid extra for, and it includes a transfer, cold drinks, a happy hour with cocktails and snacks throughout the day, as well as guaranteed late checkout and possible early check-in, something that you can definitely benefit for. And the value is extraordinary. But remember, make sure that you get a good club lounge access and see which benefits the club lounge includes to make sure that you're getting value for money and also that you'll be at the hotel to enjoy these benefits. It's now been quite a few hours that you've been looking through hotels and kind of, squared down the advantages and the disadvantages. And then you need to go to the next step, which is basically looking which hotels you really enjoy. So if the hotel is old-fashioned, filled with antiques, and you really don't like antiques, you find them creepy like me, then skip. Next one. Something we look for is hotels that have features that we enjoy, that we're gonna feel good about staying in. Hotels that offer us a good experience, something modern and luxurious, something that looks good. You also need to look at TripAdvisor or Hotels.com or any other kind of reviews that you can find for the hotel. Go through a few of them. See what are the things that people are complaining about and what are the things that people are, applauding them for. That will give you a better review into how the hotel looks. Remember, sometimes the cheaper hotels will put up fake pictures, and even the more expensive hotels will put up pictures that are highly photoshopped and seriously professionally taken. So look through TripAdvisor's photos by travelers. This will give you an idea of how the hotel really looks. Remember, you want something that you're going to be happy with, something that you're going to enjoy. And often it will also include photos of the food and any amenities that the hotel offers. Looking for a hotel for luxury for less, often consider brand new hotels. So new hotels often have lower prices that you can take advantage of. And these lower prices are just offered on the basis that it's a new hotel. They don't really have a reputation yet. And sometimes, yes, there is a little bit of teething problems, but you'll generally get a good experience, and sometimes they'll even offer free upgrades and all kinds of things just to make sure that you have a great experience and go and tell people about it. So have a look for new hotels. Remember that new hotels might not list as the best hotel on TripAdvisor due to a lack of reviews. But say for a few months from now, they could shoot up that list and you can say that you've been there. So don't discredit it if it doesn't have lots of reviews, especially if it's new. But make sure that it is a decent hotel from the little reviews that you do have. You've created a list of hotels that you've reviewed, hotels that have got benefits that will be beneficial to you, amenities that you like, close to public transport or close to areas that you'd like to go to. You're going to go to sites such as Trivago and TripAdvisor, as well as the hotel's actual website. So after putting in the hours and having a look at which hotels I like, which hotels we're happy with, which hotels are close to us and offer good value for money, and having a look at their prices, I then go and look on hotels.com. I look at Trivago, which is a search engine which includes many different areas, as well as TripAdvisor with my dates. And I have a look at the different prices. Often one company will be selling the hotel for the exact same room, exact same evening for less than another one. So you need to keep this in consideration. As well, some of these companies do not actually show the prices that you would have if you log in with a member number. So for example, I know that Agoda as well as Hotels.com give discounted prices for people who are part of their membership program. So remember to book on these membership programs and have a look at the prices, as well as on the hotel's direct website. Sometimes the hotel will have a special deal for residents of the country, or if you spend a certain amount of days. I know that I've found many times that the hotel itself is actually cheaper. But Hotels.com would have certain benefits such as there's, stay 10 nights and get 1 night free program, as well as, certain other programs where generally they will beat any price or match any price that you find from a competitor. So once I've got these prices and I've written them down, I keep a record of them. So, you don't have to go into too much detail, but I start watching them. Watching if there's any deals. I sign up for the emails of the different companies, the different websites, and as soon as I get an email from them, I check. And sometimes it can even change during the day because of different time zones and rates and things like that. So just keep an eye on the prices for the days that you're looking for on the different days until you get one that you're happy with. I hope this video has helped you. It's a video of things that I've learned over time while booking lots of different tours and travel tips and wanting the very best that my money can buy. And generally we try to pay as little as possible for as much as possible. So if you have any questions or anything you'd like to add to this video, please add it down at the bottom of this video. And remember to subscribe. We really need you to subscribe to our channel so that you can get all of the great information that we have. And remember, we've got a great trip coming up now where we're going to Dubai and Phuket. Yay! Any case, have a great day further. Bye!